Really?
Yeah. Yep, they do.
That is
Every month.
fantastic.
No, you can log in if you want. Yeah. Good after evening, whatever it is.
Good after evening.
Happy Saturday, everyone. It was Good Friday. This is like what? Great Saturday, bad Saturday, Saturday and more.
Saturday Night Live.
Well, I'm about to finish up here doing women's college beach volleyball. Are you playing? Rubber fan. He's doing the women's beach volleyball.
Very nice.
I know.
Very nice.
What's up with you? How are you doing today? So there we go. What's up? Oh, you know what? I gotta do this real quick because that's gonna bug me. I'm feeling that. Yeah, that looks good. That's sexy. All right, cool.
It is.
Yeah,
It is.
not really. Sir, how are you? Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday, man.
We're late? How are we late? It's like
you guys are late.
I don't think so.
I'm late 1 minute.
No, we're not. Happy Saturday. I mean, it said 00, so it's like, I don't know. Oh, hold on. Somebody's yelling at us. Hey, what is the best way to install kicker yellow 1200.1 and a 4-channel kicker?
Wait.
I mean, the best way to install it is hard. I mean, with the limited amount of information you give us, you can refer to power wire, which is your gauge power block. Good place to start. We're talking about integration. I mean, you need to tie it into the factory system. The factory. The wires have to tie it. No.
Hey.
No, still bad. Scratchy, staticky voices. Well, that doesn't.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, but I don't know why it would be bad. Like, strange.
Hang on. Now it's better. Whatever you did.
You know, fart.
Let's wait until they gotcha.
Let's wait until we're gonna wait till this log's back up, and then we'll check see if that changed anything.
Yeah. So hang on.
I'm hanging on.
Sorry, guys. Trying to figure it out right now.
Joy's
Sounds good now.
Alive. Leave it alone. Don't touch it. Oh, no. Okay. So if you're at the Dean don't fart part, it's good. Yeah. Yeah, you're good. You can turn it off. All right. All good. All good. It's working fine now.
It's working fine.
Amazing. All right. Sorry about that. Okay. On to the next question. So I tell you what, watch you guys get some of those questions queued up in there.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. It kind of happens. And I tell you what, while we're getting some questions because of the weird ridiculousness. Oh, by the way, hi, Ada. How are you doing? I will pull this up and be like, hey, have you guys heard about the new K2 Power M's from Focal? I know what you're thinking. I've heard of K2, but have you heard of K2 Power M? Stands for M Profile. It's the new M Profile speakers that they just came out with. It's designed off of Utopia M's. So for those of you that kind of eyed Utopia M's and then looked at the price and said, maybe I'll just stick with the Kevlars, but you'd like the performance of those. Well, guess what? Now they have a speaker just for you. That's right. And unique to this line is that big ass tweeter you see right there. It is, I know you've heard of middlers, which are mid-range that play up to tweeters, but what about tweeters that play down to mid-range? Sounds kind of weird. Well, guess what? It's not. They actually make that. So now you have a tweeter that plays extremely low. It's actually a speaker, like not like a tweeter. We've all seen tweeters. They're just this little puck of sound. This isn't. This has actually got a spider and a voice coil and the tweeters attached to it. It almost reminds me of a really, really, really tiny old-fashioned version or a modern day, like the flat piston woofers like PPI used to make, but you probably don't remember. But it's almost like that. It's almost like this. So yeah, it's a twiddler. So
Perfect.
It's pretty cool. Anyways, head over to focal-america.com. Just check it out for just your own curiosity, if anything else. And
one of the cool things about also the M Profiles, everything is a la carte.
yeah,
Right? Everything is a la carte. So they have a subwoofer, they have
Look
the
at
mid-range, the mid-bass,
Ooh,
and
sexy.
of course the tweeter.
And they have a 5-inch subwoofer.
5-inch subwoofer. So for all you guys that want a 5-inch subwoofer,
Yeah.
I want one.
They're loud too. Yeah.
They are loud. You gotta put some pop. You gotta put some power if you want to get
Anyways.
loud, man.
All right, so there we go.
Yeah.
Wow, that was your sage. Just gotta blow them.
No, don't blow them.
Gotta blow 'em.
Don't be
Don't be that guy.
don't be
All
that
right.
guy.
Upgrading in stock system on a 2020 Hyundai Tucson. Can't swap out the head unit. Would aftermarket speakers being upgraded, or is a DSP required? All right. So something to keep in mind, whether it's any system. Okay. So regardless of what kind of car, what kind of system, a couple things you have to keep in mind when picking speakers out. First off, some speakers from the factory are 2 ohm. It might be, if you're planning on doing it yourself, a good idea to pull out your factory speaker, like take the door panel off, check out your factory speaker and see, is it a 4 ohm? Is it a 2 ohm? That's important because yes, you could still upgrade a 4 ohm speaker. I'm sorry, a 2 ohm speaker with a 4 ohm speaker, but you're going to want to make sure you get something that's efficient so that you don't lose any volume. It's doable. The second thing is, if it's a premium audio system, like it says any badged anything, then chances are good you're going to have to be really careful doing it. Most of the time that doesn't work out. It just doesn't sound right because it's tuned for that factory amplifier. And when you put that aftermarket speaker in there, it just doesn't jive right. So you don't actually get an improvement. A lot of the times when we do that, it's just a fix. Like a guy's got a 10-year-old car, he's got a factory amplified system. He's like, dude, I just don't want it to rattle anymore. It's like, okay, so you're doing it more as a sanity piece, not to upgrade it. Now, if you pull it out and you got a 4 ohm speaker in the door and you got a normal tweeter in the dash and it's just powered off the radio, those are the systems that, yes, you could buy an upgraded speaker of some kind, put it in there, and banging. It sounds 100% better. There again, buying the speaker you're using the speaker as an EQ at this point. So if you say, I want more treble, then buy a speaker that has a hard dome tweeter on it, and you'll get more treble out of it because it'll be brighter. It's a hard dome and like a Focal. some of their performance or integration series speakers. And there again, look at the power rating, but look at the efficiency of it. So don't go and buy something and go, oh, this one's 120 watts and that one's only 60. That doesn't mean shit. You're only giving it 15 watts, so don't worry about that. But there again, if one is more efficient on a factory radio, it's going to be louder. Life is good. So those are a couple things to think about when doing just that. Now, if you want to add amplifiers and stuff like that, at that point, yeah, buying an amplifier with the DSP built into it might be a good idea. Understanding that you know how to work a DSP, or you have somebody that can DSP, or you want to learn DSP. Otherwise, that's where Kicker comes in with like a Kicker key. Kicker key has a DSP built into it, but it auto sets itself. So it's what we like to call a magical front stage upgrade. If you have a base model audio system, you can take a Kicker key. It's 4-channel, put it on the tweeters, put it on the mid-range. It'll automatically set itself up, and car will sound great.
That's awesome.
Yes, Cadbury eggs are the best.
All right. So, and I'm going to say thank you so much, guys, because you guys already answered the questions, but here we go. Where are 5-Star located?
We're located in Clearwater, Florida, right across on Gulf to Bay, right across from the original Hooters, about 10 minutes from Tampa Airport.
The direction is 2795 Gulf to Bay Boulevard, Clearwater, Florida, 33769.
It was so good. Man,
the phone number is 727-216-6170.
And you will not talk to Paul. You will never talk to either one of us.
No, but you can talk to Paul and schedule any appointments or any concerns that you have.
Okay. Good job. Yeah, it's 25. Cadbury eggs. Love them. Actually, when I went to Target yesterday to buy Haley's, yes, Haley still likes Easter. I picked myself up a Cadbury egg.
Very nice.
Picked her one up too. I didn't eat it. I ate mine. But yeah, it was pretty good.
All right.
Have either of you guys heard the DD Drive Euphoria E9?
Euphoria.
Yeah, whatever. It feels like Euphoria. Euphoria? Either way.
Yeah.
I mean, the answer is no to either one of those. No.
I see them.
Yeah, they had them at
Knowledge Fest, and I have a friend in California that does a lot of DD Drive.
Well, they had them at SEMA, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I know I never heard them, so.
No. I saw somebody's speaker. Somebody posted a picture of a
somebody's
speaker? Massive. Somebody put a picture of the new Massive line of high-end speakers that just came out, and it looked. There's a 3.5. They just call it the 3. It looked really cool. I was like, damn. You know, I'm in a shiny thing, so who knows how they sound, but they sure looked nice. And yeah. There we go. Cadbury eggs rock.
Yeah.
So Fernando.
What?
I don't know.
What do we do?
I have to stop in sometime. Please. You'll have to get past Paul, but he'll let you over here. So we do accept visitors. Yeah, I mean, why not? It's always fun. We usually get at least one a week.
Yeah.
Sometimes 2 a week. It's a lot of fun.
Of course.
All right. When using an Oscilloscope, signal goes out of frame. Is it clipping? No. It's only clip. Okay, so no. You want to adjust your resolution down. So if you've zoomed in too much on an oscilloscope and the frequency you're playing or the volume you're playing it at, and it disappears. It's just the sensitivity is tuned up too much. You need to turn down the input sensitivity on it. Sometime on the oscilloscope legs, the little test probes, there's a switch, like a 10-time switch, which will attenuate how much input is coming into it. It's really nice. Didn't know about that one. Had to call and ask. But no, you have to have the whole wave on the screen and to see the top of it. So you want to adjust your scale so that you can actually see the top of your sine wave. How exciting. Okay. What do you got? Just tap on it. Yep. No, still nothing there. Okay. Hi, guys. Hey, what app works best for the iPad and the IRTA? Ooh. Okay, hold on. That's a good question. All right. Hey, can I have that phone tab? Oh, no, this is a C. Never mind, that won't work.
You don't have HDMI to USB-C?
No, but I do have. Hold
on. Okay. So.
Of course, my iPad is dead, so that's not going to help. Okay.
Hold it.
Is yours charged? Do you have all the apps on yours?
I only have one. The one. Yes.
Okay, hold on. Let me see which ones I have on my phone. You know, I thought about that too. I was like, man, I should charge up my iPad.
I got the Octave.
Oh yeah, I can
got it.
I can do this. All right, so let me. I'm gonna show you on my phone. These are they'll work as well on your iPad. All right, so let me go to 8 here. All right, so Octave RTA, this blue one right here. This is really nice. You can change the way this image here looks, but that one is pretty cool. There's 2 versions of it. I'm gonna get rid of this. Analyzer, the one right next to it, looks very similar, is a paid version of the app, and you get a whole bunch of different stuff here. But there again, you can tap on the screen.
Oh wow!
And, oh yeah,
that looks like a.
And there's your RTA. Oh yeah,
Predator.
It does all kinds of neat stuff there. But those 2 are really cool, and they're from the same manufacturer. So that's Octave RTA, and then the Analyzer, and then the most popular one that one more, Spectrum. This one right here, Spectrum is another one. What's nice about Spectrum is it gives you preset mic settings. This is what we use when we want to test if a cable is working right when we're like on a USB-C. This will allow us to put that in as a memory preset. So we get a little bit more interaction. And then the old faithful is just RTA, which I have no idea where that is. That's hold on, let's do this. RTA. That guy right there. This is the Studio 6 RTA. This is the one you see a lot of in the videos. The thing that makes this one really nice is it's scalable. All the other ones they don't scale. So with this, if you pinch, you can adjust to see how you're adjusting the scale on the side. So that feature really makes this pretty cool because it allows you to do and see more information on the screen, but then you can zoom in and really take a look at what's going on. It kind of changes the perspective of how much something is off. So anyways, hi Doug, how you doing?
Hey man,
Dougie Fresh in the house. He must be talking to Heather. He wouldn't be talking to us. Anyways, there you go. Those are the apps we like to use. Most of them are free or under $10. Oh, is that Sage?
That's Sage style.
You're
dumb.
You're dumb.
Yeah, that's right. You're all dumb.
You're all dumb. All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead. All right. So this is the USB-C to Lightning adapter we recommend. It's on the video though that shows you how to use it. Hey guys, any luck on which adapter works for converting the Lightning for the okay, Lightning? Hold on. Converting the Lightning to USB-C for an iTest mic. Does your iPad work? Is your iPad charged? Yeah, grab it. Grab it because we can test it right now. Because you have RTA on it, right? Studio 6, the basic one.
No.
What do you have?
I have the.
Really?
Yeah, I only have the.
All right, well, let's see what happens.
Hang on.
Okay, I'm hanging.
Let me see.
We'll just do it right now because if we don't, we'll never figure it out.
No, I only have the Octave.
What's that?
Oh, Studio 6.
Hey, look at that. You have it?
I think so.
Yeah. Oh, well,
It's weird. This man. dismiss.
Yeah, just hit dismiss. Just
yeah.
hit dismiss. All right, so that's all right.
There you go. So it's right there.
All right, so here, plug that into the bottom.
Into the bottom?
Yeah.
Not in the top?
I mean, if you turn it upside down, you could. What is that?
Smart activity. Oh,
hold on. Ooh. Hold on. Nope. Woo. No, it's not working.
No, hang on.
No, it shorted it out. Yeah, it's just shorting it out. That's what the short looks like when it, because we've seen it enough on the other. Yeah. Okay, so that doesn't work.
Yeah. This one.
Yeah, it's not. This would be the cable that would work if it worked, but it's definitely not doing what it needs to. So no, it's just shorting the unit.
Yeah,
out.
it's just like.
Yep. So no on the eye test mic. So okay, no luck, but we've done it now, so we know, and kind of sucks because all the other adapters that we've bought were terrible. This is the cleanest one we've found. So sadly, okay. But hey, you know what? The U-Test mic is cheaper than the I-Test mic. Just saying. And you can make the cable as long as you want, which is really nice. All right. What do you got for me?
There you go.
Hey, guys. After setting up the kicker KeyLoc, I used y'all's IRTA to check both left and right signal. Both are flat, but when I combine signal, there's a dip at 250. Should I worry about this? Yes. That's it should have deleted. So that's an all-pass filter. If there's a huge dip when you sum the two together with the IRTA, somehow it didn't catch the. You might not have let it run long enough. It should have gone to the third setting, and it should have taken like 20 minutes to do that. Because when you have an all-pass filter, it takes like 20 minutes to get past it.
Depends how bad it is. Yeah.
You could have also in the settings accidentally turned off the all-pass filter bypass. There is a way to do that. It could actually just be off on accident when pressing the buttons on the top. Go back into the instructions and just look for all-pass filter defeat and make sure that is on, and because you want it to defeat that all-pass filter, and then try it again and see if it doesn't. If it doesn't, then run the whole thing again, and it should have catched that. But when it catches it, it does take anywhere between 15 to 20 minutes to deal with it. So that is kind of weird. And now when you say it should be a significant dip. Like it should go down like 5 dB, not like just little, not like a little bump, because that would just be equalization. It should go down like substantial. It should be just like perfect, and then you combine the two and it goes to the floor, which we have a video showing the IRTA and what a all-pass filter looks like. So if you compare it to that video, it shouldn't look like that. No.
All right.
Hold on. Let me do this. Hi, Elias.
Hey, buddy.
You're doing great today.
How are you?
Just want to let you know you're doing great today. Okay, go ahead.
Just lying.
Chocolate pepperoni? That sounds terrible.
All right.
Is there any way to get a 4-channel output signal on an AudioControl D-4.800 if I'm only using an LC2I as an input? Okay.
You don't need.
Backing the train up
Yep.
to the beginning before it leaves the station. First off, why would you want to run? You should know there's no reason to run an LC2I on the front of a D4.800 at all. Don't do it, because the D4.800 has a better version of that inside of it. Okay, so no, don't. And now in that case, since you know that, you can run fronts and you can run rears into your D4.800. Remember, all audio control amplifiers have the LCs built into them. So a D4.800 actually has an LC7I built into it. All right. Yeah, it's because it's 6 inputs, 6 sets of inputs with Accubase. So your D4.800 has an LC7I built into it. And a D61200 has an LC8I built into it. Okay. So And the LCs have obviously LC 4.800 and LC7i built into it. So there's absolutely no reason to wire it up that way.
So I'm guessing probably you already have an LC2I before.
Take it out.
Now you take it out and just grab your signal, put it on into the D4.800, and actually you're gonna run.
If you only have 2 channels of input coming into your D4.800, at that point, yes, you can get it to do all outputs, and let me show you how, because it's not bad. Oh, why did it launch that?
Oh, you crashed.
It's going to.
Yeah.
Where's
Hey, what's up, Fro? How you doing, buddy? I'm tired, man. I've been coughing all week.
Yes, you have.
I have
it's
no
so
idea. My throat feels so dry. So, yeah, sucks.
Come on.
You got it?
I'm getting it.
Man, you're taking so long, man.
I know. It's not here for some reason. All right. Well, they're all the same.
Yeah.
But...
yeah.
Okay. Let's change it to here.
For the guy they say, will PRV 6x9, 500, whatever 6x9s fit on the RAM? We never put PRV audios in a car.
I can tell you right now, it's really shallow.
So I don't know, and I don't know the 6x9. So
it's really shallow.
Yeah.
So like if the PRVs are really deep, no, they're not going to fit.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, Marty Dean.
All right. So let me pull this up here. So let me pull this up here. All right. So even though it says DMA10, pay no attention to that. It's running emulation software. And what you have is your input view right now is on. And it is showing front input. So that's what you're running here. You go to output view. And since you only have one signal coming into the input, which is front, you put front as channel 1 and 2, go to 3 and 4, turn off rear, put on front, go to line out, turn that off, and put it on front. Now, all your outputs, meaning all the amplifier outputs, are being fed by line input 1 and 2. So, yes.
This is the case if you don't want to run, new wires, or already have them on rare. But...
either way, that's how you. This is how you would make that work. So that's it.
On the software, that's so fancy.
I know. I have the new software in here somewhere. I don't know where the heck it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I had to put it on here the other day, and I kept. Oh, no, I didn't. I did that on the Windows machine and kept both. Okay.
Perfect.
It's so weird when you have both. Hey, Fro.
What's up?
Hey, Axeman. Oddly enough.
Yes.
2011 Infiniti M37 AudioControl D4.800 Morel Ultra Tempo 6s by 6x9 components. Will it sound good, or do I need something else because the way the Bose is set up? Okay. So basically he wants to put a D4.800 in it. He's got some ultra tempo 6x9s that he's going to put in it, and he's got Bose. All right. The D4.800 as I said, has six high-level inputs. It has 4 for channels 1 and 2, and 2 for 3 and 4. So it says like front high input, 1 and 2 input, 3 and 4 input. If your M37 has a tweeter output or a high mid-range output, which I'm guessing it does, you're going to want to run that into 1 and 2. 3 and 4 are going to be the 6x9 mid-bass, are going to have to go into 3 and 4. Now, where it could get really weird is if it has a center channel. If it has a center channel and you can't turn it off, not unplug it, but turn it off, things could sound very strange because it's there's a volume issue. At that point, what you might have to do is feed the center channel signal into that high front input and mix it into the left and right and disconnect the center channel. it can get tricky because now you're doing a level adjustment, but you have to feed that signal into the front. So just like the software I was showing you, you got to mix that in, or just run a, figure out a way. If it can't shut off the center channel, then yeah, you want to get another amp and amp the center channel. So
yeah.
Okay.
All right.
It's not going to be fun, but it's doable. Hi, I just got a Ford Explorer Sport Track. Got a high-end Pioneer radio with Maestro RR Kicker KS speakers on 4 doors, but keep the factory amp in 8-inch sub. How would you bump this system up? I would get rid of the factory amplifier altogether, take it out. I'd put a 5 or 7 channel amplifier in it, and I would put a real sub in it, but amplifying the mids and highs to give them some more power other than the 15 or 18 watts that the Pioneer deck has would definitely improve it. So basically you need an amplifier. So that would be the way to go, and possibly a better subwoofer. Unless that one's doing it for you, in which case just put it on the amp and call it a day.
Mm-hmm.
Haley Fro is doing good. She goes to the doctor's Tuesday or Wednesday. I think Wednesday for her next big appointment. So we'll know more next week. But so far she's fine. She's it's fun, I guess. I don't know. Hey, Dean, have y'all done 6x9 component upgrades for factory radios? If so, any suggestions? All the time. There's plenty of companies out there that make 6x9 upgrades. Some of our favorites are if you have a car that has a 3.5 or a 2-inch in the dash, Kenwood makes the 6902s and the 6903 components. Which are really nice because again, if you have a 2-inch, you take out the 2-inch, put a new 2-inch in. It's a very good 2-inch, and the 6x9-inch mid bass. The previous customer was talking about Morel Ultras. That's a really nice 6x9. It's a little bit deeper, so you do have to make sure you have the room. That's a really nice 6x9. Focal makes a set of 6x9 components also that are pretty cool. But yeah, and Alpine just came out with a new R-Type 6x9 components. We used to do a lot of the old R-Type, so the new R-Type is a little bit different speakers. We haven't had a chance to play with those yet, but kind of interested. They look pretty cool.
All right.
Hi, Marty.
I'm going to go back. Hang on.
Can I just click on this one while you're doing? Oh, sorry. I clicked on one.
All right. Keep going.
Okay. Hi, Dean. Need some help. I have a 2023 GMC Terrain with no way to upgrade stock head unit, but want to upgrade front, which is 6x9 and 2.5 mid in the dash. Any recommendations? Oddly enough, the Kenwood 6902s, really nice upgrade in that. Doing something like a kicker key up front is also pretty cool. It's got a bass audio system in it. You might want to get the KeyLoc and the kicker key to go up front. In that way, you can amplify both of those and really get a nice front stage in the car. So that's a KeyLoc, a kicker key 200.4, and then a set of Kenwood 6902s. It's a really nice, simple front stage upgrade that won't break the bank, but sound fabulous. 2023 Camry SXE waiting to upgrade speakers and integrate into factory source. Any advice? All right. So Toyotas are always a real fun one because they EQ the shit out of them, and they also put all pass filters in there. Now, why that could be a concern is if you're trying to change positioning, meaning like you want to do focused sound, like a 1-seat tune where they dash, the sound sounds like it's coming out of the dash. In which case, if you do want to do something like that, well, you need a DSP that can deal with it, or the kicker KeyLoc like we've been talking about throughout this whole show. The nice thing about a kicker KeyLoc is it's auto setting, so it just runs through its software and takes care of all this nonsense for you. And at that point, what it's trying to do is set everything as flat as possible. That's not a good thing. That's just a thing. What that means is you've now got a plain sheet of paper that you can then EQ from. Now, if you're just trying to, I want to put new speakers in it. Now, those are going to be 2-ohm speakers. So, yeah, you're going to add an amp and with load resistors, and you're going to put some new speakers in it. And at that point, all it's going to really do is make it louder. It's not going to change the tone other than whatever the new speaker's tonality is bringing to the situation. So if it's good, great. If it's bad, you can't fix it. A good product to look at that will be able to deal with like audio control amplifiers now have all pass filters built into them. So you know, once you figure out where the all pass filter is, check out the videos on the IRTA2. It's a tool that will help you figure out where those are at. You can then, so how you negate an all pass filter? Okay, and we don't want to explain it. It's just one of those things that screws with that. It's not, you're not going to get a great center image with it. But how you negate something is it's a negative. You make another negative on the other door, and we all know basic math: 2 negatives make a positive. So if you have a 250 hertz all pass filter, which is it's a frequency, and just that frequency is flipped, okay? And this is a very generic way to think of it. So that's how they're getting their imaging. If you like the imaging, well, then don't worry about it. Just don't try to improve upon it. So like you can leave an all pass filter in, just don't do time alignment, and it won't screw anything up. It's when you try to time alignment, your center starts to wobble and do weird things. It's like, that's weird. So,
hey, Peru.
Yes. So essentially what I'm saying is just mask both sides with an EQ. Yeah, and you're good. So if you don't want to deal with all pass filters, which is fine, you don't have to, just equalize the car. So at that point, any DSP will work because or any DSP amplifier will work because it'll give you the ability to change the tonality to what you like or reflect more of what the new speakers are going to do. Isn't this fun?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I mean, you got one?
Oh, hang on. I'm just trying to. Yeah, of course I got 20.
Okay. Sorry. I was just going to.
Ready?
Yeah.
There you go.
Real quick, Richard's asking the same question about his kicker amp. He's got a 1005. Yeah, you can use 2 channels of input to populate all the channels. It's in the setup mode when you first do it. The Maestro A2B was delayed till fall according to their customer service. Yes, it was. And so there's a reason for it. And the reason is they talked to a bunch of guys, us, installers and owners, and they asked, what are some of the concerns with some of the existing products on the market right now? Because they didn't want to just come out with a piece that is a piece. This is their first foray into the audio side of things, because up until now, all they've done is data integration. So with the new A to B piece, as well as the new AR2, they're getting into the audio side of things. So this is a first for them. So what that meant was they asked us, not us particularly, but the industry, hey, what do you like about this? What do you want to like about this? And so with that feedback, they went back to theirs to do some testing, and we're like, you know what? We can improve these things, which is what everyone's asking us to do. So they're the type of company that if it's not exactly the way they want it, they're going to sit on it until it is. So that's why it's not coming out on time. So in the end, it's going to be a better piece for it. But yeah, it still kind of sucks. I get it. But no, that's why it's not coming out. It's just they went back to change something in the audio settings to make them better.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I talked to the guys when I was in Canada, because that's where they're at, and they're all there, and they're like, hey, fellas, are you boys coming to Salzburg this year? Unfortunately, no. Dougie Fresh will be there with some of the other HKI crew, but Tommy and myself have to sit this one out.
So if you see Doug?
If you see Doug, definitely say hi.
Hi, man.
Go, what's up, Dougie Fresh?
He's going to be like, what?
Dude, I tell you what, if somebody does that, I will be so happy, because he'll come back and go, dude, I was walking down the street, this guy's like, Dougie Fresh, what's up? Yeah, that would be so cool.
That would be great.
Yeah, he'll be in shorts. He'll be the one guy in shorts. Doesn't matter
Maybe.
how cold it is.
Maybe.
No, well, I'm just saying, he'll be in shorts. He'll always be in shorts. He'll be in cargo shorts, going fast nowhere. Yes, we'll be in Orlando. Apparently, we're teaching 5 classes there, and we'll be there with Orca. So it'll be fun. 2012 Chevy Cruze. Is it even possible to install a new head unit? Probably not. I gotta be honest. Some of those cars just suck.
You don't think so?
I don't know. I mean,
where's the website that you can go and figure it out if they make something for your car? Is this website right here?
Hold on, let me
coming out.
All right, so we'll take this journey together.
Okay.
So MetroOnline.com is a place. Listen, man. If it's an obscure, like no one's gonna make it, they're the ones, because
maybe
they actively still build kits and they still worry about interfacing. And
let's go LT.
Let's go LT.
Yeah.
Hey, football players. All right, so let's move down here. Oh my gosh.
See,
Chevy Cruze. What is that? If that is your dash, then that is your piece. So this is a 2011 to 2015.
Now, read the description.
Yeah, that's a big description.
They put the description for some reason.
And the other nice thing, this is what I love about, they published their instruction manual.
I remove it.
So it's so nice. Like it tells you everything. This is what I love about Metro.
Yeah.
Is they do this. So here's how you get the radio out of the dash. I mean, how cool is that? You don't have to go try to find a video, which is one of the reasons why we stopped doing videos, because they just do really nice instructions.
There you go.
So there you go.
All right.
Hey fellas, what would you recommend for a subwoofer in a factory location of a 2022-23 Ford Expedition limited standard wheelbase? Nothing. The factory, there is no so
all right, hang on. This is the second one.
Could something be fabricated to fit in there, trying to keep the cargo area free of any boxes? Thank you always. So here's the problem. A lot of these new vehicles like that, with these premium, with like the BO systems and stuff like that, they're not actually putting a subwoofer in there anymore. It's a free air driver, and it's not really putting out a ton of bass. It's merely just there to complement the front 6x9 inch subwoofer. So there's no room anymore. Like there's nothing in these panels that is like, when you see these things. When we did an F-150 not too long ago, we showed everyone. It looks like a rugby ball. It's the weirdest thing. So there's no more actual space to put subwoofers in. If it's capable, meaning if like something, reach out to my guys at SRQ Customs. They're in Sarasota, Florida. Ryan is the guy. Leave him a message. And if they make a box, or if there's a box available, because they fabricate all their own boxes, he'd be the guy to ask if they have something for it. So he makes all those weird corner thingies that we, so that's SRQ Customs, Sarasota, Florida. You can look up their website. If anybody's going to have a box, it's that. But I'm telling you right now, it's not even worth it. Yeah. And I think that's, Ada says basically the same thing. Real quick, Milwaukee is not the best soldering iron, period. It's not. It's the only one left. I went through 3 of them. Okay, so, and that's like I was buying a new one every like 6 or 7 months, because it just doesn't last in an actual work environment. Now some people say, "Oh, I've had mine forever." Good.
I got mine.
You never use it. You have 3 soldering irons.
I know, but hey, it still works.
Never use it. No, yeah, whatever.
Hey.
So, but I'm not a fan. I think it's crap. There's better stuff out there.
Of course, it's always better stuff.
But you know,
it works.
Yeah, it's cheap. What's up, guys? Glad I could catch the show. Quick question. What's y'all's opinion on using 2 18-inch infinite baffles in a sedan? My seats don't fold down, but I do have a ski pass-through. Thanks. Woo.
Wow.
It's funny because the story Jeff was telling us, Jeff Smith was by this week, and he was telling us about a guy that went to Jay's Tent in Dallas, Texas, which is the place we hung out in that day when we went out for Knowledge Fest Dallas. Either way, the guy wanted to do a like you're asking to do one of those infinite baffle situation. I'm not the IB guy. Okay. So if, Brian Mitchell loves it. He's done that in a couple cars. He just got done doing the Challenger that had a 24-inch infinite baffle subwoofer in there. They vented out to the sides of the car. The whole thing behind infinite baffle is isolating the front of the driver and the back of the driver. Okay. that is the key to infinite baffle. Anytime we've ever done one, the most amount of work is spending on how rigid the board is and making sure that whatever's coming off of the back of the driver does not get to the front of the driver, because if it does, it doesn't work. So if you can accomplish that, go for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we need to get Brian and or Jeff on and just talk about IB. I know Jeff's been on before and he's talked about it.
All right. Thank you, Paul.
Oh, thank you. That's so cool.
I'm trying to find if he has a question or something, but
Hi guys, happy spring 2023. Woo! It's summer here.
Yeah.
Ryan does all out boxes. Yes, he's actually. So Ryan at SRQ is the guy. If you caught the Instagram show earlier this week. Oh, and by the way, thank you, AudioControl. If you want to pick up your new Mexican limited edition or Mexican edition Epicenter, it's available. One day we'll have one to show you guys. But until then, thank them for being a proud sponsor of the show. The new F-150 behind the seat boxes that we have coming are from SRQ. So he's a little slow right now just because he's moving locations, which is pretty awesome. He's going to be closer. So thank God. Yeah. Moving on. Hi there. Hi to you. You okay, man?
I'm not.
You're not even talking.
I know.
You haven't coughed this much all day.
I've been coughing all week.
Yes,
bro.
I know.
All week.
It's that death cough.
Like,
you're like, I've been smoking 20 Marlboros a day for 30 years.
I wish. It probably helps.
No. Hi there. For rear fill, is it better to put speakers in small boxes or just replace the speakers in the rear deck? Thanks. I've always just replaced the speakers in the rear deck. Half of the problem with performance and speakers is like, we're talking about the 18s, the infinite baffle. Most mid-range are technically infinite baffle, okay? They need an enclosure, but the enclosure is kind of big. So, like the cavity of a door, oddly enough. But what happens is a small driver like a 6.5 or a 6x9 is made to go in a big chamber. The likelihood of the sound coming off of that interfering with the top of it is highly unlikely. However, sometimes when you pull out the factory speaker and put a new speaker in, you just like drop it down lower. And that's where like a fast ring or a speaker gasket of some kind comes into play, is that making sure that wherever that speaker now sits, it still couples with the panel that's on top of it or in front of it, like a rear deck or a door panel. If you can isolate those two areas, so keeping the front of the speaker from the back of the speaker, that is what is most important. Putting those in an enclosure, no, I've never done it. It's just the isolation, making sure that sound gets all the way through the rear deck into the car is the best recommendation I can make for you. That'll be the most important thing. I know, feel better, buddy.
Oh, thank you, man. I'm trying to. Believe me.
Has the call echoing issue with the the Accord been figured out yet? Love the videos. No. Actually, it's funny because I was Canada. Next up on the list of interfaces for them to tackle is Honda and GMC or GM. And I was like, oh, and he goes, and I told them what the problem was, and they were like, oh, we love a challenge. So yeah, but it's still probably 2 years away from it. So hi, Dean.
Hey.
If I only have 2-channel input going into the, this is a guy asked this earlier.
Oh, okay.
So
sorry. I would just.
Yes, you can still use all 5 channels. It's in the input setup. You can just tell it what inputs you're using. So you're all good there. Need help. Got a 2014 GMC Sierra crew cab with Bose system. Want to replace original door speakers with aftermarket ones and want to add aftermarket amplifiers, 2 door speakers, and
4 door speakers.
and another amp and subs. Got any ideas of what inline harness or how do I wire up using LC7i? Sell anyways. First off, LC7i, bad idea for that. Pack makes an Amp Pro GM61. Plugs right into that. It's magical. It'll take care of all your Bose problems and give you a 6-channel preamp output. However, before you go and do all that, it's 2014, which means it's 9 years old and it's old tech. Pack, if you go to stingeroffroad.com, that's stingeroffroad.com, they make a high 10 integration dash kit for that truck that looks sexy. Get your CarPlay, get your 13-band EQ or 15 or something like that. Brand new radio on the dash, and it just fits right in. It's like it's gorgeous looking, this piece. I love it. I when people come in, I go, you need a high 10. So stingeroffroad.com, you can see what it looks like there. But in lieu of that, Amp Pro GM61 will integrate with that factory Bose system if you feel you need to keep that antiquated radio. Not being me. And that's all you need. Do not use an LC7i. It is the wrong piece for the job. It won't give you what you need, and you won't be happy.
Thank you, guys.
That's it.
I will gonna do that.
What are we gonna do?
No, I'm gonna try. Like honey, lemon, Mucinex, all that stuff.
Haven't you been trying that all week?
Yes, of course.
I was gonna say.
No, but thank you, guys.
Pepper, hot wings.
Hey, Jeremy. How are you, buddy?
It's our Brit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I look at his hat every night, sitting right on my dresser. I want to get a patch for it. I think it needs a patch. I like a 5-star patch, or I want to get it embroidered with a 5-star logo. I think that would be cool.
That's pretty cool.
Hi, guys. It was great meeting you at Knowledge Fest, but it's your fault that I'm now extra critical about my wiring. Listen, I've seen your installs. You're extra critical about them. Like you do some awesome, amazing fab work over there for those guys.
You do.
And you're an SPL junkie.
No.
It just follows suit, man. It just follows suit. I mean, it's just you're just evolving into the best that you can be. Your fab stuff is on point.
For sure.
What's left?
Mm-hmm.
Clean wire.
Yeah.
Hey, hopefully next year we'll see you at MasterTech. That's where I'd really like to see you come and hang out with.
Yeah.
Get really awesome in clean wiring, and you could be part of the Clean Wire Challenge. Just saying, wouldn't that be cool? Clean Wire Challenge just get you in for free, saves you $850, and you
UK representing, huh?
Yeah. So just make really
make it happen, man.
Really kick ass in the clean wire this year, and send me some pictures.
Yeah.
And be like, hey, here's my clean wiring stuff, and you could be a contender. But that'd be awesome.
It's a date. There you go. Boom.
I was gonna say you gotta actually click on.
I'm going to. As I got 2 different ones, so I have to make sure. Yeah, it's
okay.
All right.
This is the best. Nana, you're allergic to Dean. Get rid of him or go over to Meat's place.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, why not? I mean, I've been killing it with Allegra D all week.
Yeah.
Okay. Or Zyrtec D. No, I've been doing Zyrtec D all week, dude. Allergies here. This is allergy season, bro. It's so bad.
Okay. Now that we are in that right there, talking about MasterTech Expo, Monday, we're going to have
Brian Schmidt
from
MasterTech, from Mobile Solutions. He's going to be here on Monday. We're going to put together a cool little slideshow if you'll ever send me the link. Yeah. And we're going to talk about some of the cool things that happened at the past MasterTech Expo. And believe it or not, we're already in the works for 2024. Yeah. So we have some news already about 2024 that we're going to be doing. So he's promised me this year we're not going to hold all the secrets to the very end, because he wants everyone to come and come for the reason that they want to come for. And so the really cool thing about the MasterTech Expo is it's never the same thing from year to year. I mean, year 2 is totally different from year 1. Totally different. Year 3, it's going to be even crazier. I can tell you that right now. Some of the stuff that we're, and there's, there again, an alumni. That's awesome. You got to be one of one. You got to compete in the first Clean Water Challenge.
First ones,
So no one will be able to do that. There's only 8 guys that got to compete in the first. So, one day they'll be sitting around going, dude, what's your Installer of the Year.
That
Yeah.
was the first.
And I also got to compete in the first Clearwater Challenge at MasterTech Expo.
Mm-hmm.
Drop the mic, walk out of the room. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, my point is that we're going to have Brian on. It's Monday. We're going to talk all about some of the cool new things. And, of course, I'm sure we'll talk about some fab questions and stuff like that. It's just going to be fun. As usual, Monday's a popcorn day, guys. Monday's a popcorn day. Coming off a holiday weekend, so get your popcorn, you know. So it's the only show we're doing next week, too, because I'm actually going to do some family time. In there, again, I'm going to leave him alone so he can get his allergies of me to clear up. So, yeah. MasterTech is just a game changer for anyone going.
Exactly. Like,
Red team.
He was the
Go
red team. That's right.
Go red team.
And, you know, there you go.
All right. Real quick, I have a Honda Civic EX sedan. I have 2 pairs of Alpine Type X 6.5 components. Ooh. I only 1 pair of speakers with tweeters. Do I need both sets to make it sound good? No. Actually, it's fine. I would put the 4 6-inch mid bass in like you're going to and the tweeters, and it'll sound wonderful. You know, those are great sounding tweeters. Obviously, a small amplifier would be a bad. You know, hopefully, you're going to do some form of small amplifier because those speakers, they're big dogs. They do like some power. All right, so something to keep in mind there. But no, you're all good.
All right, got this one.
Hi guys, I'm putting the KFC 6902s into a Highlander. That's the 6x9 with a 2-inch mid range. Will I have to put an amp in, or is factory head unit enough to start? Or is there a way to grab just the front signal and put an amp on it? So a lot of the times in this particular vehicle, like we said, we will take that 6902s, we'll put them in. It'll work off the factory radio. Yes. Will it sound better with a small amplifier? Of course it will. This is where a KeyLoc comes in. One of our favorite installs is to take this car, put a KeyLoc in it, channel 1 and 2 on the 2-inch, channel 3 and 4 on the mid bass. Just let it rock out, let the EQ go. Hit or miss on the time alignment side of it because of the all-pass filter. Sometimes it sounds okay, sometimes it doesn't. It's just a matter of we turning it on and off and see what sounds the best. But the kicker key in that, the 200.4, is a pretty solid little system.
All right. We're probably gonna end it out with this one. I want to see.
Guys, you ever get tired of dealing with talking about car audio?
I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm gonna say yes. That's the reason why we go to these events, so we can talk about car audio.
More car audio.
Exactly.
With more car audio guys.
More car audio guys. I don't think so.
You know, the thing is, at this point, it's 33 years of talking about car audio. You know, yes. Most of my friends are car audio guys. Yeah. I think all my friends are car audio guys. And I don't think I have any non-car audio guys. You know, even my high school friends only want to talk about car audio. So, we don't talk about that so much when we were together. Honestly, when we were together, we more just pick on each other, I think, is really the best part. So that's the cool thing about hanging out with car audio guys, is that you don't have to talk about car audio. Yeah. Every now and then, you do.
I still feel that every time we go into these events, we talk about
our side of car audio
experiences.
Yeah, not like, dude, what 6.5 do you like? It's none of that stuff. It's more like,
how to improve the industry in the end of the day. You know, like,
it's a different conversation, but it's still car audio.
Like in the end of the day, still car audio. We go eat and it's talk about car audio,
and that's it. We bounce ideas, 100%, and that's exactly what it is. Have some yellow and red peeps. No way. No, that was like the worst, the boring. Yeah,
that's right. Happy Easter, guys, to everyone.
Yes, don't buy your kids bunnies, please, for the love of God. Don't buy your kids bunnies. No, that's people like to buy bunnies for Easter. Chocolate ones, yes.
Like real bunnies?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And then they eat it?
Well, I mean, that would be a smart move.
I mean,
but no, then they let them free, and that's why, dude, when I run, the amount of bunnies I see is insane.
Really?
Oh my God. And they're freaky too, because like when they're sitting on the side of the road, and some bunnies are brave, like they just don't give a shit. And then other bunnies are skittish. So when you're running at night and a bunny, like they'll just freeze, they won't do anything. And some of them will just run into the trees, you know, which is like, oh crap, you know, because there's also wild cats in our neighborhood. And I don't mean like feline cats. I mean like bobcat type things with teeth and, you know, vicious type shit.
Okay.
So because we back up to some woods, so there's a bunch of them in there, and I've seen them.
Yeah.
Luckily, they stay far away, but I don't want to like stumble across one while I'm running. It's kind of, you know, it's enough of it.
Anyway, guys, happy Easter.
Yep. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Remember, Monday's show, we're going to have Mr. Brian Schmidt on. So, again, crazy questions about stuff like that. Just come and watch, eat the popcorn, enjoy the time. And that's it. Thank you guys for
no
playing
Friday
along.
news, no Saturday show. See you guys on Monday.
Can't wait.
And on Instagram, of course.
Yeah. There's all the Instagrams. All those grams.
Yes. I have a box that we're going to open.
All right.
Bye,
See you guys. Bye.